Good morning, good afternoon. How are you guys doing today? Great to see you all today. All right. As I said before, you find this channel, this information, it's about self-development, increasing your self-worth, understanding the principles of the universe, of manifestation, of how your mind creates reality, how to get whatever it is you want in your life. The information here is not taught in your schools. Okay, and if you're following my content, you know what I'm talking about. You know how to do this, you know how it works. So let's get into another lesson and a lecture here to show you. And this one is entitled, the question I've been getting a lot is manifestation. Manifestation, law of attraction. What is it? How does it work? What da 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 da? I never heard this stuff before. Is it new? Is it da da da? Okay, so manifestation is the process of, best way I want to explain it to you so you can understand it, is the process of opening something to your five senses that has already been there. It's manifestation is taken from the dark and bringing it into the light, from the hidden into the seen, from the unseen to the seen. Just because it's unseen doesn't mean it's not there. Okay? So in order for you to understand the principle of manifestation, you have to know the mechanics of manifestation. Hey, hi Izzy, hi Mark. Are your books also in Italian? I am working on translating my books into Italian. So if you want to help me, let me know. You guys are always helping me to spread the message. Here they are. How to Win the Lottery Using Quantum Mechanics, Quantum Physics. This is the book I wrote when I manifested winning the lottery and buying my dream car. So you can do anything, okay? Teach you how to do that. If the lottery is your thing, you can win it, you can manifest it. Next one, the cheat code to master the game of life. Everything you need to know about life manifesting, what they don't teach you in school, the secrets to doing everything, even winning the lottery, even whatever you want to do. Yes, everything is in there. Numerology, the science of numbers, all of that has an impact in our lives, guys. I'll put the link in the description. You can get them on Amazon. They're there. Ebook, audiobook is coming soon. Don't forget, you want to get to the next level? My school platform is open. This is where I teach you these things. Remote viewing, particularly remote viewing with the lottery, basically scratch-offs, anything, house, car, just to teach you to manifest, to create your life by design. It's a weekly meeting I have. We have a Zoom meeting every Thursday. You get to talk to me. I get to coach you to help you understand it. All right, but these videos are great starters for you because they definitely will help you, man. I'll definitely get the audiobook. Yes, I'm working on the audiobook right now. All right, so let's get into it, guys. Let's talk about it. Okay, the mechanics of manifesting. Okay, now in order for you to bring something that you want into your life, you have to know how to bring that something into your life. But I want to ask you guys a question because you're all here tuned in. And I want you to comment below. Can you tell me, what would you say in your idea, your mind, what is the number one, what is the most important factor to manifest anything in your life? And I'm going to give you a tip. I'm going to tell you what it's not. Okay, here's what it's not. That it's not visualizing. It's not feeling. Okay? Those are processes of manifestation. I just told you. It's not visualizing. It's not feeling. It's something else. Can anyone tell me what is the most important factor for you to realize before you can manifest anything in your life? Again, it's not visualizing it and it's not feeling it. Many people visualize, many people feel, and they still don't get what they want in their life. So it can't be that alone. Feeling and visualizing is a part of the process. But there is one most important. It's not even gratitude. It's not even letting go. These are the comments you're putting in here. It's not even detachment. Knowing. You're getting warm now. We got someone says knowing. Belief. Yes, we're getting very hot. I'm looking for something else. Okay. You got action. Nope. Okay. So you guys are on the right form. So let me give you the answer, and this is going to shift your whole mindset and your perspective. Discipline, I see good act as if, match vibration. Man, you guys are all so very smart. You guys know your stuff, man. All of you guys really know your stuff. So you want me to help you to take it to the expert level of knowing your stuff? Here it is. In order for you to manifest whatever it is you want in your life, you have to know who you are. Okay, I'm going to take it to another deeper level. It's not even who you are. You're not a who. It's what you are. I repeat it. I'm going to reveal to you what you are. In order for you to bring things like, see how I won the lottery? I knew what I was or what I am, and I continue to do that. So I want to show you what you are. I'm going to show you the real way how manifesting works, and the real way the universe works, and the real way consciousness and awareness works. So let us get into it. Mark, how much did you win? I won more than enough to live the life I desire. All right, so let's get into the real inner workings of all of this stuff. All right, so number one, you are not a who. Go write that down somewhere, man. Write it down, because every week you're not a who. You are a what. A what has no place, no time. A what is something that's everywhere at the same time. You cannot put a what in a location. I mean, listen now, it's going to be a little tricky because we have human constructs. I want you to get out of the human construct. We make stuff up. We identify ourselves as a who and a person and all that. That's not what you are, okay? That's a label. Now I'm teaching you what is this stuff is are. Okay, so what you are is a field. You are a field. When I'm talking about a field, I'm talking about electromagnetic field. You are a field. Okay, I'll make it simple for you. What you are, people, you see the space around you right in front of me? You are space. Now in the space, there's teeming with countless amounts of energy. These energy give rise to our consciousness and our awareness. So you are a field of information, feedback field, constantly communicating to the field. So what happens is you send out information, and then you create you don't create the universe, you are the universe, but you create planets, you create stars, and you create beings, and you create an identity. Okay, electric being, I like that. I like to call it a plasma being, because about 90% of the universe is plasma. It's made from plasma. Okay, so a plasmatic being. Okay, that's what you are. So I'm showing you now how manifestation works. So if you're this field, you're constantly sending information back and forth. Now what happens is the field, which is the consciousness of you, right? The awareness of information feedback. What it does, it sends information, and it manifested this physical being you have here. But still, you are still the field. So the question was, when you're going to manifest, you have to know the inner workings of manifestation. So now let's go. So if you're this field, and now this field is this being, in this field, it wants to experience every feedback possible of every reality. So each in the field, it splits off into different vibrations, different people. The field sees reality at a different perspective. That's very important. And why is this important? Because this is going to open up your belief. It's going to open up your mind. It's going to open up your higher subconscious mind out to manifest. Because once you realize that you are not a limitation, you are a limitless being, this takes your brain and your awareness to a new level. Now manifestation or manifesting becomes an easier process, because no one ever told you this. You are led to believe that you are a who, a person, a limited being, limitation, mind, all this stuff. That is not true. That is incorrect. Now, because you're the field, you're the one that's generating all of this. In the field, you can do anything. I see someone here. You can leave if you're the field, the body is a shell. So that means you can leave your body at any time. Astral projection. Matter of fact, every night when you go to bed and you close your eyes and you're sleeping, your consciousness actually leaves your physical body. Okay? Did you know when you have dreams and when you're dreaming, you're actually in a parallel reality experiencing these things? That's why it's so real to you. And if you don't believe this, let me show you something. Let me show you an interesting fact. Let me show you an interesting fact. This is a fact. Did you know that when you dream, you can only ever dream of people you have met or seen in your physical world? Now, if you have a dream, and in the dream are totally new people you have never seen before, that literally means you went to another world parallel. Your subconscious mind cannot generate images of people you have never met in the physical three-dimensional world. That is a fact. Go look it up. Neuroscience shows us that. Your mind remembers and records everything in the physical world. So it sees everything. So if you're dreaming, okay, if you're dreaming and you're seeing regular people, okay, you're in the 3D world. Your dream is in a 3D memory phase. But if you're dreaming and you see a whole bunch of different people you've never met in your life, you went somewhere else. Facts. Okay, that's not a hypothesis. All right. So now you can leave your body, go all that stuff, go out and come back. You can see in the field. The field is connected. That's why you call it remote view. And you can see stuff. You can see. You can dream of the lottery numbers. You can dream of your business. You can everything. And it comes to when you do it. All of that is part of the field. Now, when you understand this, now what you do now, this state of being is called a state of being now. So this is what you're going to be now. You're in a new state of being. So now every day when you get up, you, my friend, have to realize you're not a who. You're a what, which is a bigger thing in the human construct. You are everything, okay? You are like the space and the time and all that stuff. That will help you to manifest super, super fast. And I'll tell you why it's going to do that for you. Because you now remember what you are. In your DNA that we use here, the information, it knows what you are already. So when you consciously go back and initiate that, you turn on your DNA to who you truly are. You activate it now. And when you activate that DNA, the entire part of your body also gets activated. Your cells have new awareness. Your mind expands more. And if your cells have new awareness, if your mind expands more, what happens automatically? Your vibration automatically elevates. The higher your vibrational state, the faster you manifest whatever it is you want. The lower your vibrational state, the longer it takes for you to manifest whatever you want. Someone just asked me, how do you activate our DNA? I just told you. I'll repeat it again. It's not very simple. By being in the state of being. By just recognizing what I just told you. The information I gave you is enough for you to accept it and say, oh wow, it's true. You will activate your DNA. I'm giving you information. I'm telling you that you are not a who, you are a what. You are electromagnetic energy, and physics is showing this. That's all you have to understand. Once you understand that, it kicks in. If you don't accept it, it's not going to kick in. It's not going to kick in. If you do accept it, it kicks in. You understand what I'm saying? And every single person here should accept this. Because why should you accept this? I'm going to ask you a question here. Why should every single person here accept that you are not a who but a what? And we're human beings, right? But here's the thing. I don't want you to accept this because Mark's telling you, hey people, I want you to accept this. It could be a bunch of charlatans out there. It could be a bunch of fake gurus, fake people. Hey, you're this, you're that. So I like to do my thing with evidence and proof. So I would like to ask you, because I am now going to show you the evidence and the proof. But I would like to ask you, okay, maybe you are onto the evidence and the proof. So I'd like to know, why should you accept this? Can you comment below and give me some reasons or explanations or something that says that what I'm saying to you is true? Can anyone comment below and let me know? Let's see how deep you are into understanding who you truly are. So why should you accept that you are not a person or a who? You are a state of being, a state of what? You have no particular location in space and time. You are every single where at every single point. Can anyone tell me, is there anything out there that this guy's talking about that makes sense or is true? Now what I'm looking for the science people here. I'm looking for the deep science thinkers. I'm looking for the people who I'm looking for the analytical ones. This is the only time now I'm going to allow you to use your analytical brain, because this is the thing that's going to help you. When you can use your analytical brain, it's definitely going to help your ego, and it's definitely going to help your belief. Well, someone says, well, you are what you think. But you're what you think is a philosophical question. It's a philosophy. Because you are a living example of it, that's also philosophical. We are impossible. When you zoom out, we're all one in the universe. Okay, these are very good. I'm looking for something new. Because we are part of the universe, and the universal is part of us. Okay, great. These are all philosophical things, guys. You know, once you know you're a being, you go work with it. Okay, that's excellent. We are made of stardust. Okay, you guys are great. You give me some great general stuff here. So, okay, let me show you why you should accept what I'm teaching you and what I'm telling you and how it works. So I'm going to now use the laws of physics, okay? I'm going to make it very simple for you to understand. Remember now, quantum physics is the science that shows us how every single thing comes into existence in our physical world. Quantum mechanics also has verifiable results, experiments that are facts that can be proven over and over again in laboratory studies. That's important to know, okay? So once you know that what I'm going to reveal to you is actually truth and facts, and then you can go do your research to further expand on it, this should turn the light on in your head, and the bulb should go beep, 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 and then you should start being like a super powerful manifester. So here's the simplest way to explain to you what it is. All right. So there is a experiment in quantum mechanics. It's called the double slit experiment. What it basically shows is this. One rule we must know: everything in the universe, multiverse, has different particles of energy. And I'm going to focus on one particle in particular, the electron. So an electron is basically made of every single thing. So even the space around you has electrons. The tree, the rock, you and I are made of electrons, okay? The electron not only creates and have everything in it, the electron also have a level of awareness. Hence the double slit. When the scientists or the physicists weren't watching, the electron went into every possible reality at the same time. Okay? It had no particular location or space or time. It was everything at once. When the physicists watched the electron collapsed and behaved as one single entity. So the electron knew when you were peeking at it and when you were not. That's called awareness. It's just a level of different levels of awareness. That's a fact. Now, being that you and I are made from electrons, what does that say about you as a human being? A human being must be an illusion. What you are is the observer. An observer creates the reality based on what is observed. So an observer takes form of a human being. An observer takes form of the rock. The electron turns into the rock. It turns into you. It turns into your money. It turns into all of that stuff. But again, you are the electron playing the money, the house, and you. Hence, you are what? You are everywhere at one particular time and space. You will collapse yourself into being a human being. Those are facts. You can actually manipulate your reality based on your attention, yes, and your belief. So, with each electron has what's called protons, positrons, positive part of electron. Positrons are more or less now because they annihilate themselves. All right, so the wall in your house, everything is vibrating at a particular frequency. Technically, you can match the vibration of the electrons in your wall, and if you match it, you can actually walk through your solid wall. That is a scientific fact. The problem is, no one knows how to match it yet, but it can be done because it's a frequency. If you match the frequency, you match the state of being. How? That's a great question. I don't know how to do it because no one has done it yet, but the laws of physics says it's possible and it can be done. And the laws of physics now show us that's why our lives and our world are illusions. It's the only thing that's preventing us from seeing, from being immaterial is the frequency bandwidth they vibrate at. Okay, so you are actually a hologram being living a movie script created by you. That's what this all comes down to, basically. And that is the mechanics of manifesting. So I say that to say this, that if you know the background of what you are and how the stuff works, it's so much more easier for you to do that. So what frequency is the lottery? I don't know the frequency of the lottery. I mean, I am in the frequency of the lottery because I won a lot. I can tell you that. But I can't tell you the lottery frequency is 535 or 432. I don't know that frequency. But I know how to get to the frequency. That's more important. So I know how to turn it on. I know how to get into that state of being. And there's a frequency for everything. There's a frequency for the lottery, for money, for a house, for a car, for whatever you want. You just have to learn to get into the state of being. This is what I teach people. This is what I'm teaching you, is to get into the state of being. I leave that to the physicists to figure that out. That probably another 30, 40, 50 years before maybe they never will figure out the frequency of these particles, because if they figure the frequency, then they'll be able to walk through the walls and all that stuff. I think that in the simulation we live in, it caps it. It prevents you from actually physically walking through the wall, even though you can, because it's a simulated game. So if you can break that code, then you can walk into the wall. But there are other ways that you can defy your physical world, and it's very simple. You don't have to physically walk through your wall. You know that, right? You can go through your wall in your mental, because there's two parts of you existing at the same time, right? You know that, right? There's the what we call the physical mind, and then there's the higher mind. Remember, you're split up. So just because you're physical, the other part of you can go to another part of the globe right now as we speak. It's called remote viewing. You can walk through the wall. You can see through your wall, but you can only do that in the mental aspect of it. So that's the rules of the game. Okay. Currently, well, as someone said, you can't defy physics. Before we would say yes, but right now there's like an asterisk next to that, because now we're learning that there's new physics out there. For example, one of the things we're learning now is that space and time is not actually a thing anymore. It's not real. There's something beyond space and time, outside of space and time. Remember now, physics needs space and time to work. So what they're discovering now, that they might have to rewrite the whole book on quantum mechanics, especially the theory of relativity in physics, Because now we're saying that space-time is doomed. That space-time is just a part of your, like a headset, it's part of your projection. You're creating space and time. There's something outside of space and time. Maybe new physics outside of there, but that's down the line. But you don't need to know that right now, but it's fascinating to understand that. But the point is to know who you are, to do this, and etc. Well, someone says space-time is real. Well, no, space-time is not real. See, that's the old version. Space-time is not real. What they're understanding now, and to show you that space-time is doomed and is not real now, string theory. You know the theory of relativity, now you have string theory. It's now opening up different dimensions in the multiverse. In some of these dimensions do not operate with space-time. This is hard for your brains to concept and construct. We're human beings. We only see space-time. So I can't, if you've never seen it, you can't think about it. So if I'm telling you there's no space and time, your mind can't imagine that. But I'm telling you that there is dimensions where there is no space or time. Okay? So space-time is just a part of this. It's an illusion. I love when someone comments good stuff like this, you know. Then when someone says there's no multiverse, well, let's show you there's a multiverse. In quantum mechanics, see, this is good. Why? This is good to educate you, because a lot of people walking around, they don't even know what they're doing or talking about. So let's analyze this. Who is this person here? So he's going to learn something today. What's his name? Ryan. So Ryan's going to learn, Ryan 44. Let's teach Ryan some stuff here. Ryan got some good stuff. He says it's not proven. Well, let's show Ryan how this stuff works so he can go maybe look it up and get some more knowledge on this. All right. So let's talk about this. So in quantum mechanics, I'll make the easiest example for you to understand. Let's take a thin line. Let's say you have a thin thread. And when you put an ant on the thread, the ant, to you and I, it looks like the ant is in 2 dimensions. If you zoom in on the thread, the ant can actually go in 3 dimensions. It can go back and forth, left and right. Because as you zoom in, the thread is bigger to the ant. Okay? So just to give you a concept. Now in quantum mechanics, it says that because the world of quantum mechanics gets so small and so tiny, it gets compactified. And when it gets compactified, it actually goes into different dimensions. These different dimensions are what we call the multiverse, because in these dimensions have their own laws and rules of how this stuff works. And to back this up, to show you that there is a multiverse, when the universe expanded, it's called inflation. Inflation is the fact that we can only see what's called the observable universe. The part we see right now is where light can only reach. There's another part of the universe, a multiverse, that we have no idea what's beyond it, but we do know it exists. We know it exists. Okay? So there it is. Multiverse. You want me to continue to go even deeper? Let's go even deeper. The world of quantum mechanics and quantum entanglement shows us that the universe or world is not here. It's a projection from somewhere else. Okay, want to go deeper? Let's use this black holes to show you this. On the surface level of a black hole is called the event horizon. All the information of everything gets splattered across that on a 2-dimensional surface, which projects a 3-dimensional world. Okay, let's get even deeper to show you that there is a multiverse and more on it. The particles that make your body can only organize in a certain amount of pattern. Since the universe, multiverse, does not have a beginning, does not have an end, it is an infinite rect space going on, it means there must repeat particles of you and I. Hence, there must repeat an exact version of me and you doing every possible thing possible, infinite amounts of times. So there you go, my friend. Where is Ryan? Now he's not here answering. Well, hopefully that helps. All right. So that's basically what you are and how this stuff works. So I will see you guys again next time with some more insightful content. See you.